off. We're out of here, out of Grimsby. And it's 50-degree heat. Just trying to figure out my GPS here now. Where does it want me to go? I think it wants me to go up there and then hang a left at the light. Fancy! Grimsby on the lake. Fancy. They're really building up Grimsby. And hopefully this GPS doesn't let me down today and it leads me on the right path.
It'll take you on secret paths. Paths that all the highways don't know about. No big highways. No downtown Hamiltons. No secret paths that only I know. Yes, to get to Hamilton up to Guelph. I know the way. Follows me, and I will show you.
So as I'm leaving Grimsby here, I'm just going to talk a little bit of the gas debate with motorcycles. Now, the common conception with motorcycles, and yes, some exceptions may apply, but the common conception is that your motorcycle, you should always put premium gas in it. And if you really study into the manufacturer specs, you'll find that they do not require premium gas. And if you do a little research on how gas works, you'll realize that the premium gas actually is harder to ignite than regular gas. And that's because in high performance engines that rev at really high revs and use really high torque, those engines need something that takes a little longer to ignite than regular gas in order to keep the timing right and stuff like that. That's as far as I know about it. But anyway, that if you're not basically driving the shit out of your bike using like super high revs or revving it up to 7,000 higher or higher, then you're not really needing premium gas. Now, of course, there's always you worry about ethanol content and stuff like that too. I'm aware. But anyway, what it means is your engine will actually run more efficiently if it's gas for what it's designed for. So this bike is a nice new bike. It's a 2020. You'd think it needs premium. No, it's designed to run on, as the manual says, 86 or better. Well, that's regular gas. You could put premium in it, but it's not. You're just wasting your money, basically. So I found with some experimentation that if I put premium gas in the bike, it actually gets less gas mileage, and I end up having to fill up sooner. And for example, I filled up on this trip yesterday almost 100 kilometers before I reached the hotel, and it was all through twisty, windy hills and stop-go traffic and St. Catharines and all this kind of stuff. So I was going through city traffic, hills, twisty, windy roads, just kind of like this. So we're going up the steep hill now. Man, I hate to do this in the winter. But anyway, I found, like, I've done that, and if you can see my gas gauge now, it's still reading full. So that's kind of interesting that it hasn't even gone down one bub, and it's been like 100 kilometers, almost 100 kilometers of this. So that tells me it's getting way better gas mileage than when I filled up with premium on the tank before, which I was looking for gas after, I don't know, about 300 clicks. I needed gas. And it's a big tank on this thing. Up we go. The GoPro probably makes it look like I'm on flat ground, but I am actually, here I should gear down. I'm actually going up a very steep hill right now. But at least it's not like loose gravel. That would be gnarly. Sharp hairpin. Whoa. With all this weight and a pillion on the back. Yeah, you gotta be careful. It's all good though. Interesting roads around Grimsby, I must say. Well, I reached Vinemount. This, again, is another town that the GPS had no clue. Ah, shit. I gotta turn around. Missed my turn. Got so distracted by that view. Maybe you can see some here. Check this out. Pretty amazing. The Women's Institute of 1897. We gotta pull over and look at this. So we just pulled over quickly on this road that's, I guess it's going on the big hill that's on the edge of Hamilton. And it's just an incredible view here. I didn't know about this. And you just have this view of, I'm assuming it's Hamilton, Burlington. This is the end of Lake Ontario here. There's all the steel mills down there and the whole city and everything. So it's a pretty wild view. Kind of glad I missed my turn. But I'll have to track my way back now. Yeah, I guess it must be Hamilton. There's frickin' needles everywhere. Those look like unused ones though, because they still have the ends, but hey, I'm not going near them. Frickin' needles on the ground and everything. This is the problem with the city, eh? Great view, but it's still the city. This is going through Punch Bowl Conservation Area, or just by it. Although the concept of a conservation area in Hamilton is just kind of eludes me. But anyway, this Ridge Road just south of Hamilton is a good way to bypass going through town, and this is the hardest part about getting north and south in this part of the country. Is you've got Hamilton, St. Catharines and all that sort of in the middle of it all. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to bypass it, but it looks like I have. Alright, first leg of the journey, success. We took Ridge Road, saw an incredible view of Hamilton that I didn't know about. I'm sure a lot of you maybe did. And then we made it to Binbrook, which was my first waypoint navigation. We haven't been on the road that long, so I'm just going to keep going. I hope this is still 65 west, because that's my next thing, is take 65 west. Well, so far it's turning okay. Following 65. Looking to see if it turns into 52. There's been some city parts, been going over a few highways, but it's been pretty good. It's been a pretty good road. And I don't mind going this way to get around the QEW and Hamilton. As you can see, the Harley guys want to go a lot faster on this road. Well, he knows this road better than me too. So I pushed on up 52. Now, here's the tricky part. Google says it goes into a little hamlet called Flamborough. But really, when you get here, there's a spot where all of a sudden you find yourself on Highway 8 heading towards Cambridge. And at that very spot where you've run out of 52 and you're on Highway 8, there's a little tiny road called Westover Road you have to look for. And it kind of jogs, goes to a stop sign, and then heads north into the country again, away from the major roads. And you follow that up into the corner where Google says that is the corner of Flamborough, the main corner of Flamborough. And it's not Flamborough, it is called Westover. Anyway, in Westover, you can turn right on Concession 6, which is where I am now. And this should go across to Highway 6. And then we can start heading north into Guelph. Nice cool air. We got lots of shade on this Concession 6. And a perfectly smooth road and not much traffic. Nice and shady. Just letting the cool breezes blow across my nose. Nice. Yep, it's downtown Guelph. Not my cup of tea, but some people like it. We gotta battle our way through it to get up to where Highway 6 goes north into my part of the country. Good old Grey Bruce. So, I've made it through Guelph, as you know. All the way through the street. Actually wasn't too bad. And then all the way up 6. And then now 6 went to Fergus. And now from Fergus, I'm just coming into Arthur. So it wasn't bad. We're getting back into the old Grey Bruce. My stomping grounds. I don't need the GPS anymore. See, I don't even have it. I got it in the back now. So enough with the directions. Actually, the directions serve me well. It really proves that studying the map works better than just relying on a GPS anytime. So what I'm going to do now here is one last little trick. And that's I'm going to look for Frederick Street. But hopefully I find it here. Oh, these freaking bumps. Oh, that wasn't Frederick Street. I don't think it was. No, I think it's up here. You want Frederick Street. If you're heading up to my area, which is like Blue Mountains area, because 6 is not the best, not the most scenic highway for riding. This is okay if you're in a hurry to get up to Owen Sound or Tobermory. But if you're trying to get to Blue Mountains area, which is, anywhere east of Owen Sound to Collingwood, kind of up in that area, or you're planning on heading east, then there, you see that sign says 14? That's what we're watching for. We want to go 14. Well, I believe that's it then, pretty much. So we scampered up number 14, and then my battery died. Doesn't matter, it was just a long straight stretch of highway in the country. Kind of boring, but it's a nice road. It's low on traffic, and it's a good quick way to get up here. So now we made it to Flesherton, and we're both hot, we're both tired. I think we both just want to get home now. We're almost there. I think another half hour we'll be home. But anyway, I'll just give you some tips. The coffee time / Shell station here in Flesherton doesn't offer any place to sit. As you can tell, we have to sit outside on the curb, like most places these days. But it does offer, the coffee times have the best beef patty you can get. And I've been to Jamaica and everything. These are the best beef patties. And they also have a pretty good ice cap. See, she wants another bite. There you go. So we're enjoying a little bite, and one last bum break. We've been going hard today on the riding. We're not stopping as much, so we're getting sore butts and crampy legs and everything else, but we're just trying to get home today. So I don't want to be home at 6, 7 o'clock at night. I want to be home by 2, 3 o'clock, and it's 1:45, so it looks like we're doing well. So I think we're gonna head home from here, and I'm just gonna call this the end of the series. You can see the Africa Twin is doing well. It's served us well again, and we're gonna get that home, get it unpacked. And this pretty much concludes the series for Southwestern Ontario Loop, at least for this round. Hope you enjoyed it, tune in